First Stop in Huntsville has seen 600 new clients so far this year. And although the city of Huntsville has announced plans to build a new temporary homeless shelter, nonprofits are feeling the strain. The spike has stretched nonprofits' resources thin while they look for ways to keep providing their services. They say it's critical because as Huntsville keeps growing, so does the unhoused population. Fox 54's Caleb Aguayo takes us downtown to see the growth of services for the homeless.
Several nonprofits in Huntsville are seeing a spike, setting records nearly every month in demand for their services. They're the places people turn to when in need of shelter, food, transportation services, clothing, rehabilitation programs, monetary assistance, and help looking for a job. But many say while those programs are important, they just don't meet the steadily growing demand of a booming city. In addition to the other services in the area, the city is also building a shelter right next to the existing homeless camp on Derrick Street. It'll have about 70 spaces to help people transition into some kind of housing. The executive director of First Stop, Chad Rodriguez, says measures like this are critical for the growing unhoused population in Huntsville.
Huntsville's growing, and that's a good thing, but costs are increasing, rental costs are increasing, so access to affordable housing is one of the largest barriers that we're seeing to being housed right now. Stagnant wages, as well as increasing cost of goods, groceries, utilities, things like that. Then there are some systemic inequalities that contribute to it as well, and then there's just the bad luck.
Rising costs for consumers can have an even greater impact on nonprofits and their volunteers. Rodriguez says a few years ago, 60 people coming to First Stop was a big day. Now they serve up to 150 people for every meal and see averages of about 6 new people per day. In all, they can see up to 350 people coming in on any given day. And Justin Brooks with the Downtown Rescue Mission repeats a similar sentiment. They have to keep providing the services, but resources are often sparing.
We've been operating at capacity almost every night. And so we finally decided, hey, it's time. We've got to make some changes. We're trying to double the capacity of our Owens House facility as well as our men's emergency services, which we hope will then also open up some space for us to utilize for our men's recovery program as well. So all in all, we are really trying to double the capacity of every program and resource that we have.
In addition to building another shelter on Derrick Street, the city also appropriated at least $15 million to local nonprofits this fiscal year. Of that, $170,000 went to First Stop, meeting 18% of their funding needs. If you want to help, see what donation and volunteering opportunities are available online. In Huntsville, I'm Caleb Aguayo, Fox 54 News.
In addition to city funding, First Stop receiving $115,000 from the Federal Community Development Block Grant from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. For a more in-depth look at homelessness in Huntsville, check out the extended cuts of our interviews on Fox 54 Plus. Download on your TV, watch for free.